Alright, this live stream may not be perfect. It's gonna fade in and out because I need to work what I got because my Wi-Fi adapter fell on me and got a new one, but it's not perfect. I bought it on Amazon until I buy me another one just in case for emergencies only. So if you ever what time it is, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, you know, late at night, whatever time you guys able to watch this live stream. So, VO here. Sorry, I should normally look at the camera, but whatever. I'm just gonna do a chill live stream. Something to get off my chest. Not too bad. No whatsoever. No talking about my problems whatsoever. It's just speaking something that I need to have to say because give me a second. Hold on. Let me change this game out. Because I was on a live stream with somebody, but I accidentally pressed the button wrong. I never tried to, but it was like a debate between does Batman and Superman. It's basically just hand to hand combat when it comes to hand to hand. He said equal status. No prep time, no Batman gi, no nothing whatsoever. They should have put specifically should have named the words remotely rather than I don't know. I think I'm used to read full sentences to understand because more dodgeable like a geek or whatever. I know how to read and write and count because 90% of America, maybe 75% of America just don't know how to read or write and count or do math. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me get off of that. Let me little sidetrack. Well, all I'm trying to say, I was like in the anime. It was like a debate of Goku versus Superman. No, Goku versus Batman, hand to hand combat, just straight no fits. And I literally said, well, I was fin about to say it is going to be a personal fight. At first, I immediately said, what about Batman Hellbat and the suit of like he uses imagination because and I was saying that, but I literally said hand to hand combat. Personally, it had to be Batman when it comes to he trained with everyone because he had the most experience and combat knowledge, his IQ. When it comes to like personal experience, more experience wise in the battlefield, Goku only learned like so many masters. Most of the masters, they literally said Goku learned one technique of martial arts. Yeah, I could say that. But I'm trying to say is that when I was on that live stream, and the dude end his live stream, but I didn't say mostly to the entirety because it was more like I was stating my facts. I think, it's kind of funny for the people with these fictional stories. As a whole, people don't look, are suggestive. Yes, there is maybe some truth that there are characters that's stronger than other characters. Fine, we can leave it at that. But why we had to like belittle somebody else down or somebody don't know how to bake a logical fact of what they had to say when it comes to these characters to explain their feats or which version of Goku or Batman, whatever multiverse or whatever we could do when it comes to, power scaling. And I feel like most of the power scalers don't know what the hell they talking about or they just don't read as much as they should. Ooh, I actually like this. Let's look like Valentine. Aw, I could take a quick pic on this. Sorry, this is a little mini distraction. Look at this. It's beautiful. On Valentine's Day. But where was I? Oh, yeah, right. The power scaling. It's bogus. And it's like you can't get the chance to like make a point of view cards. It's more like arguing an argument. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy my thrill of it. I was quite bored. I enjoyed it. Me just, not arguing, but I just say what I have to say because it was just more like, hey, this is how it is. This is how the story was written. That's about it. XYZ. Mundu said all the Dragon Ball Z canon. Well, majority of us don't watch Dragon Ball. Nah, I watch all my Dragon Balls. Like all of them. The original Dragon Ball when it comes to Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball GT and Dragon Ball Super. And I read the mangas. Not too much of Super because I kind of like got bored. I feel like during recent time, Akira Toriyama, I watched Dragon Ball Daima. I didn't like Dragon Ball Daima anyway, though. It feel like it was kind of quite foolishness. But I know this is the last bit of Akira Toriyama work. I'm not trying to go after his neck. No disrespect for the man whatsoever. I enjoy his craftsmanship, and he did what he had to do to make his own story the way how he wanted to tell it. He had to improvise as much as he should. I enjoy Dragon Ball for what it is. I enjoyed the story. I did see the characters how powerful they are, but it feels like if I was be a power girl, I'm not gonna be no bullshitter. I'm just gonna tell it like it is, rather than keep the conversation in vague opinions of this character be this character. I'll do serious aside this character be it because X, Y, Z. And even we make a hypothesis, even if I say alter reality, whatever, and there's no option, then it should be that, or no option. Is the option that it would have been maybe a loophole around it to maybe it get the chance of 50-50 chance win, or maybe 75 or something, like whatever percent they can win, but that's like debatable. That depends. In a moment, I look at these people, I just say, y'all just bullying one another at this point. I didn't say anything. Y'all bully each other. Like, at this point, I said, let them talk. Let the dude talk. There's sometimes people say something stupid, but it's like, and I'm just standing here looking like, wow, people don't listen to the voice of reason. If you really think about it, they just want to make their point of view across and belittle people down just because your opinion is not validated and whatsoever, and la di da, and it's like it kind of remind me when I used to watch something like I really love, which is Yu-Gi-Oh! Zell, which the people I used to hang out with, belittled me down just because I was watching something that I enjoyed the most that made me happy, but they like to tear down it to boost their ego up because they be miserable because they cannot find a validation or find peace for themselves to experience life how the way they want to experience because they been hurt. They been around miserable people, and it is what it is. But I look at all these people, I feel like, am I the only person who have common sense? I know I'm not the only one. It feels like when my mom passed away, she had more common sense. I don't know. It's just like I've been around people. Yeah, we may have some disagreements, but it be not be that bad. You know what I'm saying? But like, be good for if it's about our opinions. If we could have disagreements or agree on disagree, and I still love you regardless, though, because that's your taste and all that. But now it's like people tear down each other for what reason? It's like no wonder why people can't spend time with other people. And I'll say, and for a bunch of people to be so weird, like weirdos, freaks and weirdos, they, I was trying to say, it feels like I'm too damn different. It feels like this is not my home. I know multiple times I say I want to go back home, but I can't because God. It feels like it's like when you try to talk to person to make peace, whatever, they don't want no peace. They just add the fire food in, and that's about it. But it's making them so dumb to the point where it's like people are just selfish, rude, uptight, and then like the best way I just give them is like a cold hearted leave their ass alone because their mind is so far gone to the point where are you living? You existing? Are you or something? Or you somebody else? Because it feels like as much as we all got children, we kids or whatever, yeah, we may have our stupid moments. We not perfect, whatever, fine. But too much, and then you can't hinder you, redeem yourself, whatsoever. There is something wrong. I know if people are different in ways, like they be special or something, but it's like, god damn. It feels like when you try to talk to a person, it feels like you don't want to talk to these people anymore because it feels like I've talking to a brick wall. It's like I'm talking to a dead man. Literally a dead man. And I don't know, it's just like I know it's communication is like, truth will prevail, just say what you have to say, speak up your truth, and who cares about people's opinion, you know, say what you gotta say. But it's like going and looking at that meeting right about now, it feels like I feel like I somewhat may waste my time, but I had nothing better else to do besides uploading. Like uploading this one, and that's about it. I'm not doing much of nothing. I'm just chitter chatter, chitter chatter. I can't play online much as I should. So sorry. Unless I gotta buy me a router, a gaming router. I need a. When I get my tax money, I'll just go ahead and do it. I don't want to bore you guys with these sentimental topics, but it feels like people now these days, it's like their head is so far up their asses that they can't smell their shit anymore. And it's like a talking a bunch of imbeciles, like no one's not at my level. And it feels like I be wondering things about my channel. Like for me, as a person, individual person, even though I'm not, I live in this world, but I can't dwell the things in this world. But it feels like I'm out of pace. Like, why am I here again? And this is not my home again. I know God gave me a life to that I could live, but it feels like I was thinking. It feels like, where is my place in this world? I am doing the things that I'm doing, the things I love. I know it takes some time, but it feels like every single time I try to do something like profound or something, like you're doing nothing wrong. You want to enjoy your life. You know what I'm saying? But it feels like something supernatural or somebody try to block your path. And it just feels like you doing the absolute best to not like harm people, let's just say, or whatever you want to do when it comes to it. It just, I just feel like I have no place in this world. I really don't. And it's like, it's a level system. Like, I'm more higher, and the people below me are just garbage. That's what I said. It's just like we're not nobody better than anybody. Are you sure about that? Because the way how people acting, it's more like they being childish. It's like my mind's beyond gone, and I have a beautiful imagination. Don't get me wrong, but it's like a future, like a beautiful, bright future ahead. I just wondering why. I'm just I I just want to figure out my purpose as well. It's like I know I'm supposed to do art to draw. I know I did upload my art of Yuma versus Yusei that fan made do like I said I would do. And it feels like when I for the past couple months I didn't get much reviews as I should besides the one of that skits short nostalgic for the short one. And then you should upload shorts. And then I did try to upload some shorts, but it's like people have like their attention span and it's like I don't know what these people want. And it's like you cannot please everybody. You gotta enjoy yourself from what's as long as you happy, that's fine. But it's like these people don't know what they want. And like, I'm not trying to fit in a bunch of crowd of people, especially when you mind your own business and people come up and try to get to know you better or something like that. They always bring that foolishness. They bring that chaos. I say, don't come over here, try to fuck up my peace, and you can't even find yours. Yeah, but thing about the anime or people comic bookers in general, they're just plain old kids. Can we enjoy the story that we like and leave things alone where it is? It's okay to establish opinions. It's okay to disagree and not agree. Every story has its flaws. We wish we would could have certain things we want in the story, but we can't. It's more enjoy it. And artists who create the story, they didn't did it for nobody. They did it for themselves to make their own vision, their own ideas, to see the world, to put a smile upon people's faces, to like unify us. You know what it means to us as a story, but it's like people take things too far. They ideologize it rather than keep an eye on God. Shoot, I don't know. It's just like they need Jesus, Lord Jesus, but nobody don't want him, right? So I can't. Whatever they want to do, fine, whatever. Don't care. I just, it's like talking to somebody that don't want to be talked to. It feels like just, ugh, ugh. It feels like when you try to talk to a person, they don't want to be interested in you. It's more like I can't get along with nobody. My spirit. And then people be worrying about me and obsession about me and all that. The last time I checked, you really didn't care about me much as you should. I should expect you could keep that energy. No wonder why guys separate from you, y'all. Because none of y'all never was above my level. Y'all below my feet. Not try to below nobody. It just that it's more like why everybody always has somebody else to say. They always want to make their point across. And it's like, wow, why even talk to me? Why ain't even talking to you right now? Kids, huh? It's not a bad topic. I'm just saying. I just want to make it a video class. I should have made this little diary. I don't know. I just got came in the live stream and just started recording because it feels like I need to say something out of my chest because it's not perfect behind. And I'm looking at these stories. These are just literally just gag characters. Whoever the writer or the author create their story the way how they want to be told by creating it. It's not literally taken seriously. It's just more like keeping us by, keep your mind off of things, off the world. You know, put a smile on people's faces rather than tear each other below down. It's okay to have debates. Sometimes, like as long as it be good, like greed or disagreement, and that's perfectly fine. But it's like everybody wanting to separate from each other out of jealousy, out of hatred, or they just don't want to spend time, or they never like you to begin with. Oh well, it just eh, divided. I know this place already been divided. I can't make people do what the hell they want at this point. The moment I realized when I was in it, I know I said that, but I will say it again. It feels like I really am out of place in this world. I don't know how people manage to make it this far. Besides, they say they can't do it without God. I need to pull my wisdom tooth out. Both of them need to go to a dentist appointment. because this side right here, literally like open wound. All right, food getting in it, and it feels like I need to pull both of them out. Get me a dentist appointment, maybe use an Better Health to pay it all off, to help me make me feel better. Use my medical records. Hmm. That's what I said. I know my place, but it feels like, eh, I don't know why the hell I did it. I guess it's personal experience. I guess I need to say what I have to say when it comes to the truth. I feel like the anime and the comic book community are just mindless idiots and I don't know what the hell they talk about. Why I read these stories? I read them because I need to be relatable because these characters are more relatable because they understand what the meaning of life is. Unlike most people, they really don't know what the meaning of life is. They really not living life how it's supposed to be attended. Struggles, ups and downs. People don't have things to accent things in life. Some people don't get happy endings. Some get middle. Some get good. Stories become good to bad, or good become bad. Some is just neutral. Some is just more gray. Some characters are right or wrong. You know, I miss story. I miss that people are detached from this world to the point where it's like they're just lost souls. They're so gone. Like they literally gone. I'm not trying to focus on the things of the world, but it's like everywhere I turn and look, it always be some foolishness. There always be some people that have some excuses covered up their asses, say X, Y, Z, but they lost where they came from, where they way. Yeah, people gonna be people. I'll let this say, don't let it stop you, but it feels like when I upload this video, it's not going to be too much talking. It's not going to get too much viewers. I really don't care. At this point, I'm just trying to make things to get things out there because it's more like keep the channel consistent. No, God said just keep going, keep going, keep going. But it's like I'm just quiet. Like I've been silent, pushed down because all these people are just amateur hour. Why are these dead, brain dead idiots get more viewers than the more people who have common sense? I do not understand that shit. How does it? It's like this Matrix want to feed you lies rather than the truth. Or a person that literally speaking things, positivity. I don't know. It's like you got to act the way you got to act. If you ain't a hood ass nigga and you ain't like the politics for the white man and you ain't dumb in a biscuit or you ain't doing crack and cocaine and all that type of stuff. I don't know. It's just like it's a labelment of the society, how the world is so fucked up to order to fit in the world till you can get beneficial what the hell you be doing around here. That's what happened to the uniqueness. Yeah, people lost sight what touch is. They don't know what love is anyway though. Yeah. Too much power get to the wrong people. Well, I was about to play some video games, but supposed to be like a chill live stream. 24 minutes. Yeah, I feel like I'm out of spec. out of place in this world. I know it feel like spend time with the people that you love, but yeah, I just don't want to hang out with foolishness people and dumbasses the rest of my life. I want people to be a high caliber class, to have something going on with their life rather than not doing much of nothing. Some people just banning people just because if you don't got something for them, what beneficial for me? Even if you have nothing, they just leave you stranded at bay. And when you finally get something and you become something, they come at you. But you that, but you know you gotta let them go and whatever. Yeah, I'm done talking. I would play some video games, but at least I make a video for myself for be at peace. So a diary. It's gonna be a diary video. It's there. It's not bad, but it's like the way I be talking. It's just like I'm talking different. It's funny. It's like the least bottom of the bill when it comes to this social media. My voice supposed to be louder and all that, but whoever the algorithm put on top, it doesn't matter. It was, I'm not giving up. It's just that eh, a lot of people say still keep on posting. Oh well, all that matters. I'm just making and doing the things I love the most. But I hope you guys really do enjoy this video, this part of this live feed. Leave a like and subscribe for random stuff like this. Until furnace, y'all stay blessed. Bye, y'all.